All right, guys. Yeah, so this is Ajaiju and this is Climber once again. Today, I'll be talking about different ways to turn your knowledge into a commodity. So you know something and you want to commoditize it, like you want to make money from what you know, like you want it to be something that would consistently sell. So you might have been trying to like apply for jobs for companies and stuff and it's not working out for you. You might have been trying to get gigs through freelancing and it's not working out for you. You don't stop still trying, but this time around there is another way you can actually make money from what you know, and that is actually through commoditizing it. But before you commoditize what you know, there are things you need to do. And in the last video I made where I'm talking about how to make money from what you know, I have mentioned some things that are very important. I said first thing first you need to do is to be able to streamline what you know into points. Like you write, who do you write for? What is your writing about? So if I would say I'm a writer, before I say I want to commoditize what I know, I must be specific about who am I writing. If I'm writing for kids, okay, what exactly am I supplying to these kids? What am I writing for them? What am I writing for them? Okay, am I writing educational content? Am I writing stories? Am I writing fictions? Am I writing horror? Or things like that. You have to be specific. That's like the first thing you need to do. If you cannot define what you're doing or what you want to offer down to the breakpoints, down to the tiniest detail, then you will not be able to grow your audience, or you'll not be able to sell, because you'll just be everywhere. If you think what you're doing is for everybody, you're not going to sell to anybody, because your product has to begin with a set of people in mind, and that's why you need to break it down. Then two, okay, I gave other examples. I said if they ask what you do, you say, I play musical instruments. The question is, what about musical instruments? The guitar. Oh, fine, nice. You play the guitar. What do you play? I play for hip hop, or I play for R&B, I play for jazz, or whatever. Like that further breaks down the audience, the type of people that you want to reach out to, and it increases your chances of occupying that particular niche, rather than trying to diversify your content and it's for everybody and you're having a tough time really figuring out how you want to get people down to what you're doing. So now the next thing you need to do is to choose the platform that works best for you. I explained that in the last video. I'm not going to like really explain it. Choose the platform that works best for you. Then you can use direct response marketing strategy, which involves you're just selling your information directly, like you're trying to sell to strangers. So you just create the course or whatever, like the list of what you know, and then run an ad on it to attract people and convince them that you are going to be teaching them this. So I'll give an illustration. Let's say I could actually just create a template, a course landing page. Like there are a lot of things that go around all of this. I create a landing page with good copywriting that explains that I'm a writer, I'm a good writer, and that I've helped people. It has helped me, writing has helped me, and people can actually make money from writing. And then you actually run it. Fine. You actually run it, and you run the ads, and you hope that one way or the other you get to convince people that what you're offering, or that the fact that you're writing, you can actually bring them down to know what you're doing. But that's actually going to be a very, very stressful way to go about it. The best ways to actually go about it is what I want to talk about. This is growing your audience. So you want to monetize what you know. You have a particular knowledge. It's growing your audience. There are different ways, and this is what exactly I want to teach in this course. One, by having there are different ways that you can actually make money from what you know. One is through blog. Having a blog, running a blog. You can actually run a blog where you could have hundreds or thousands of people reading your blog, and then you monetize it. You sell information, you send a link, you give people access to your platform, like for a fee and stuff like that. If you're going to be monetizing your blog, that's why it's important that you niche what you know. Let's say you're a doctor, or you're a lawyer, or you're a pharmacist, then you begin a blog on medicine. So you're always writing around the problems you've discovered that medical people face, or around the problem that you've discovered that the patients face. It could be any way. Like, just figure out, you need to first identify the problem. If you don't identify any problem and you're trying to just keep writing, you would not have any audience. So you must first identify that there's a problem somewhere, okay, doctors, they have issues with getting jobs. Many of them don't know how to like get jobs beyond like after NYC and the like. So you begin to document your own information based on what you know or what you've experienced over time and stuff like that, and then you keep writing, grow the audience, they believe in you, they believe you know what you're doing. You can actually sell a course from there because they actually trust you. So a blog is actually one of the best ways, and if I would want to recommend any platform to write a blog, I would recommend Medium. Medium.com is like the best blog platform. You could actually write on Medium. It's free to write. It's the feature, the interface of the platform is good. It's easy for your audience to navigate. Most times I wouldn't recommend starting your own personal blog, like going to build your blog on a website and stuff. It's stressful, it's costly, and it takes a lot of time to get to build it. But if you would be using Medium, it's just easy. Just set up your profile, put what you know, put pictures. It's not something that is really, really difficult to navigate or go around. And you once you're done, you just share the link to people and stuff like that. Then two, it's that you can actually use YouTube. A lot of people have not maximized YouTube enough, and that is what I'm doing. I'm sharing information to you because I know about this thing. You can know about something, share the information on YouTube. YouTube too is cost effective. Like, all you just need to do is to have a camera, have a good background, have lighting, a good lighting source, have a good source of sound. If you don't have a good source of sound, you can actually go buy this is not really expensive, it's a Boya mic, or you can actually buy a podcast mic, whichever one you want to get. Then start sharing what you know. Share it in form of, like, don't make it too long. Most times if your videos are more than 17 minutes, it's becoming too long. Sometimes it could be 15 minutes, sometimes it could be 9 minutes. Just make sure it's not too long. And start. There might be the fear of starting. I'm not going to be making a video on how to be confident around the camera. You can actually go on YouTube to watch how to be confident in front of camera. But I faced this issue for 1 year where I had phobia in front of camera. I could not express myself, and if people were around, I begin to lose what I want to say, or I don't know how to like comport myself or compose myself. But now people can be around anywhere. I can make my video. You can make videos on YouTube in form of vlogs or just like your normal YouTube channel. So I have friends that actually do vlogs, and they have like lots of audience or people that actually get to watch it. So from there, you could run ads for people. Let's say you have 10,000 subscribers, you have 100,000 people watching every video you make. You could feature people on your platform like, oh, I have 10,000 audience, 100,000 people watch my videos. Instead of running an ad to 100,000 people at the rate of $500, I'm going to give you for $100. So come. I'll give you 2 minutes on my ad. I'll give you 2 minutes on my show. I'll give you 2 minutes or 30 seconds or this or that. And then you can monetize. You can make money for it because you've grown it. But the thing is, just start. I'm giving you the breakdown of how you go about it. Just start your YouTube channel. I'm going to make, maybe I'll make a video on how to like start a very good YouTube channel. But the things are basic. I have the setup and everything like this. Then the next thing is to create an account on YouTube. It's not difficult. Everything, you know how to create an account on social media. So creating an account on YouTube should not be a difficult thing. Have your YouTube thumbnail. For each video you make like this, I'm going to create a thumbnail. A thumbnail is just like a design for the video, because once you have a thumbnail for your video, it's easier to attract people to come see your video. If you don't have a thumbnail, most times people will not watch your video if you don't have a thumbnail. Sometimes if the sound is not good, they're not going to watch it. If the lighting too is not good, they're not going to watch your video. So you can make money from blogging. People are not making enough money from blogging. You can make money from YouTube as well. It's a skill. Then you can make money from social media. Now, a lot of people are maximizing social media to grow influence, which is actually a good thing. All these things are not really easy to do. Like to grow on Instagram is not as easy as people think. You see somebody with 100,000 followers and you like, just by making content. It's not just by making content. Making content is a whole lot of mental stress. It's a whole lot of readiness, mindset, and everything put into it. At the same time, wanting to edit, make your videos interactive, make your videos really, really interesting for your audience, solving the pain points that they are experiencing or they are going through. So these 3 ways: 1, blogging; 2, YouTube, 3 social media. Lastly, I'll talk about growing an email list. Now, an email list is like one of the best ways to make money from what you know, because your email is personal, your email is private. You can actually sell, upsell, resell via email. But the way to actually get people to your email is by giving out free offers, freebies. Like you're writing for lawyers. Lawyers have a lot of problems, so you give out a freebie, you make a design, you have a free, maybe a short 10 minutes video on how to start a career in law and how to get a job. You promote it, you run the ad that whoever is interested should click the link. You're going to send the video to them via their email. 100, 500 people say they are interested, they send you their email, and then you already have their email. You can keep nurturing them there, maybe by sending weekly newsletters to them on how they can make money from law. Before you know it, they begin to expand. Before you know it, you can actually sell other information to them that are actually in line with law, and they will get to pay for it because they've trusted you. So number 1 is start a blog, or like you can make money from blogging. 2 from YouTube channel. 3 from videos. And then lastly, you can make money from emails. You can make money from emails. So if you are thinking of commoditizing what you know, I've been able to explain to you the different ways to go about it and how you can start. Now you can go. So if you're not subscribed to this, I want you to click on the subscribe button so that you would stay in touch with the next video I'll be making, and also turn on post notification, because there are other videos that will be coming out and I would not want you to miss it. Then lastly, you can actually share this with a friend for them to benefit from it. And you can also go follow our newsletter, climber.xyz. The reason why you need to follow the newsletter is so that you will stay abreast or stay up to date with whatever contents that we are dishing out, and you get to learn from it and grow in your career and make impact. Yeah, so this is Ajayi Joel, if you don't know, and this is Climber. What else? I'll just say keep believing in what you're doing and then keep grinding.